Brainstorm is on the case. Hello there. I can see the chat. I can see me. Frosty Tools Discord Games is now live. Streaming Lego Fortnite Odyssey, an egg, a normal expeditions gadget guide. Speedy Gonzalez. I'm gonna wait a minute. I don't know if the music's playing. Let's see. It should be. Let me turn on my Twitch. Okay. ¿Dónde estás? Let me see if the rewards are working. Welcome in. Hello, everybody. Hello, beautiful people. Okay. The viewers. One viewer. Infinite berries. Where's my? Oh, okay. Let's just get started. Since I'm recording anyways. Let me see. Start recording. This will be a quick stream. Uh, Mic check 1 2 1 2. Okay. And we're live. Welcome. All right. Let's play some expeditions. So I just wanted to stream real quick to do a quick rundown of the gadgets that we have so far in expeditions. And yeah, so far what I've learned. Just a little explainer for any beginners out there in the world. Mm, so I wanted to wear the rainstorm suit. I've been thinking and doing some calculations, playing with the gadgets and stuff, and which gadgets I like and don't like. Um, been buying nothing but gadgets. Like every time I get a full essence bar, just buy gadgets. A lot of purples, a lot of purples. But you get like the gold ones every once in a while. And some of the gold ones are like they only offer one buff. Like they'll say max health by 75 or max stamina by 50 or damage by 30. But then a lot of them will also have double buffs. So you have um the ones I've collected so far. I have quite the collection over here of gadgets. Let's go to so depending on which class you like to play with. Right now I'm ripping riffs, but let's see. Um I want to do a quick test on the hunter. Um, but these guys will just get out of the way. 240. Okay, cool. And then if you pay attention to how fast I'm running too, that's another thing that that I was playing with, you know? Hold on, let me change this song. Um, I know I'm recording for later, but I'm also streaming. Um, Let me change back to Rift Ripper, and then we'll go over here to the dummy, where there's nobody else out there. As you can see right now, I have nothing on, no buffs, like nothing at all. No gadgets, no weapons with any buffs. I have a few weapons, and the way that they heal, stack and all that stuff is pretty cool. So, this guy over here, if you use your ability with no buffs at all, it's 600 damage. But once I start adding gadgets, this one adds ability damage, 936. Sometimes it doesn't add up though. 1152. And these all add 30%. 1368, right? That's more. That's. Oh, sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at the computer to see if there was chat. Okay, 960. That's not even 1,000. So, obviously, this one gives you max health by 75 and then run speed by 25. These are pretty cool. These are great. And then I've only collected a couple of the crit health gadgets, um, which are critical chance by 12. But the one that's like kind of rarish too is this one, the cooldowns by 20%. And that cooldowns your timers. That's your timers on everything. So your timers that you have here on the bottom left corner of your screen, there's like if I do this or whatever, it shows 24 seconds. And that's just the time that it shows that I can do that. And I can, if I do this mode, it shows 5 seconds. And that's with one of these cooldowns right here. But if I stack two of them, you can see that that's 4 seconds instead of 5 seconds. And that's 20 seconds instead of, hey, what's up, buddy? That's 20 seconds instead of 24. Okay. And then so well, the build that I like to use the most is by stacking three of these. increase run speed by 25 by 25, and then cooldowns by 20%. Because if you stack three of those, you can see that the where is it? Here it is. The timer on the ripping riffs is 18 seconds instead of 21 seconds or 20 seconds. And that's like I think that one feels a lot faster too. It says 4 seconds, but I think it's like a little bit more. It says 18 seconds every time you do this one for that. 18, 17 seconds, I guess. So those seconds really do matter. Um, why is everybody over here? As you can see, I'm running a lot faster with these three, one, two, three of these, like running stupid fast. It feels that way. Like just racing through missions. So if I take all of these off, look at that. Like sluggish, super sluggish. And then even just one still doesn't feel super fast. But when I put all three of them on, boom shakalaka, it's like Speedy Gonzalez, like super fast, running around like this. And this works like for all the classes too. I like the timers that you have down here. Like if you're, let's say you're a hunter, you have to level up your hunter. The timer that you can throw your Beyblade is 5 seconds. When I have them all on, when I have the triple cooldowns, but let's say I take two of these off and throw it. That's 6 seconds. And if I don't have any of these, 8 seconds. 8 seconds. So that's an extra 2 seconds right there that you could be throwing your Beyblade. So if I'm a hunter, like I'm throwing my Beyblade as often as I can. Like I'm just going bam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then going bam like this. Throwing it again as soon as possible. And the same applies for this timer too. Like that's 150 seconds. And we'll wait it out. 150 seconds for that one, but if I put on these three, you'll see that it's a lot less. The cooldown timers, the cooldown is way less when I put on three of them. I shouldn't have done that because now I have to wait this out. So, how's everybody doing today? Welcome to the stream. Informational PBS. This is a public service announcement. I just wanted to do an infomercial. Man, 90 seconds. That's a long time. Wait, what do you guys want to do? I should probably be playing, right? So a lot of this applies, like, I don't know, we'll do some math on the damage too. But right now I'm just looking at the timers on the bottom. Like right now they have 0 gadgets, 8 seconds to throw that. And I'm still waiting for the cooldown. I'm still waiting for the cooldown on the what's it called? Hunter Frenzy. I'm sorry. Hunter's Frenzy. Frenzied Hunt. Another 40 seconds to wait. But if I put this on, I wonder if it affects how speedy the recovery is while you're waiting. See how it went down to 23 seconds when I put all three of those on? So now I have three of these cooldowns on, reduce cooldowns by 20%, by 20%. And remember, it was 150 seconds that we had to wait before we could do our frenzy. So now that I have the three cooldown gadgets on, one, two, three cooldowns, I'm going to do another Hunter's Frenzy, and let's pay attention to what it says in the bottom left corner. I don't think you guys, but yeah, you guys can see that, okay. So 86 seconds is how long I have to wait now before I can do that again. And then the Beyblade, which I like to call it, the timer on that one now is 5 seconds. So that's a whole like 3 seconds right there that you could be, throwing your Beyblade and then throwing your Beyblade and then throwing your Beyblade. And so yeah, let's pay attention now to the amount of damage that we have. 240, right? 240. So let's say you want to build like a tanker build, right? And you don't really care about running stupid fast like this. I just like this build because it accomplishes the missions a lot faster. Like you're just running from objective to objective as fast as humanly possible. And you're just like, boom, boom, complete the satellite, complete the satellite. And right now I don't have any weapons equipped, right? So I don't have any buffs as far as that goes. But I do have a good collection of weapons right here. Hammers, daggers, some that have triples, some that have doubles. Um, and kind of for the normal missions, I think that like an optimum build would be um to stack these because I feel like they do stack. I feel like a lot of these buffs on the weapons stack a lot too. So um that's why I'm running with this hammer. It's got 3 times ability damage. So remember that the Hunter's Beyblade that we threw earlier was 240, right? 240. If I put this on and then equip it, and then I throw my Beyblade, that's a whopping 600 in damage, right? And um I only have to wait um 5 seconds every time I can do that. So 600 damage every 5 seconds, 600 damage every 5 seconds, right? And I think that with this build, the hunter that I have, the Beyblade, the bullseye blade, I do have this one, the quicker blade, the even faster cooldown, which stacks twice. So you have quick blade and you have quicker blade. So it stacks twice. So every 5 seconds I can throw that blade. Bam, 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 like a hunter, and that works with the I believe it works with the grappler as well. Like say if you're a hunter, I can do this, very quickly. Whereas if I took these off, does it feel like it's longer that I have to wait before I can do the grapple? Or is the grapple just not affected by the cooldowns? I do not know. But definitely, this one, 86 seconds versus 150 seconds. That's a big difference in time that you have to wait, before you can do your Hunter's Frenzy again. And with this build that I have, the Hunter I can't be damaged during frenzied hunt. So while I'm green, I can't be damaged. So that really helps out a lot if I can do that as often as possible and be able to throw my blade as often as possible. So yeah, 600 damage on the blade. And I imagine this applies to all the classes too, like the Shadow Caller too. It's a little bit harder to test that one out. So no hammer, throw that 150. With the hammer, throw that 375 damage. So I'm like stacking that, if I'm throwing my double fist, if I'm sorry, I'm trying to be family friendly. But if I'm throwing it with two hands like this, left, right, left, right, left, right, you're just building, damage. Mm. That's with the ability damage because this hammer applies triple ability damage. Do I have a hammer that has one ability damage? I don't really. I've been looking for mostly weapons that have two ability damage because I feel like those stack. And I found this hammer that has triple ability. And the crit cooldown helps out a lot too because every one of these hits is a critical and that cools down 25%. So if I'm doing this, I have to wait 103 seconds before that. But if I do another crit, I think it goes down every time you do that or something like that. I'm not sure. Hold on. This song is kind of. Um, yeah. So there's that. But if I wasn't using the hammer, that does damage. That does 150 damage every time on the birds. But if I wasn't using the hammer, see, I have to wait a long time before I can do that. If I was using the hammer, it's only 150 damage. So it really takes longer to build up all that damage with that. You have to have the double, triple ability. That's what I've been grinding for. Um, so this one has double ability, crit chance. So it depends on what kind of build that you're going for. Really, what I've been running is what I call the Speedy Gonzalez build. And we'll do a mission so I can kind of like show you guys how it works and maybe with each class, I don't know. But let's see. If you're trying to do a tanker build, you want to go with these guys, right? Ability damage by 30%. Like this adds, if you stack these up, it really does a lot. Like, let me see. Without the hammer, 285. With the hammer, 510, 510, 561. And that works. So now that the timer is done on that, now that the timer is done on the purple on the ultimate, let's do it. Now that I don't have a cooldown, since I don't have the cooldown timer on there, let's see how long it is on the ultimate. 180 seconds. 180 seconds, guys. So I have to wait a whole 180 seconds before I can turn purple again. What are you gonna do while you're waiting till you turn purple, Like, I don't know if you guys run pistols or daggers or whatever, or hammers. I know a lot of people like to run double pistols. but I have yet to come across a set of pistols that has triple ability damage. So that's why I'm kind of running this hammer right now. So I hope everybody's having a great day. Um, let's see, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, damage, ability damage. That seems to be one of the top buffs, I think. I like conditioning. Conditioning was a good one to have in the early game. But yeah, let's see, these gadgets. Kind of explaining the gadgets. Um, I kind of think, let's see, if you're, I think maybe if you're going for experts, I don't really have a whole lot of advice, because I usually lose at experts. But I think maybe you want to use like these, the max health by 75. So like if I put these, all three of them on, wait no, let me see what it looks like with no max health. My max health is 500 right now. And where did I get that overshield from? I'm not sure. Maybe because I don't know. But the max health is 75. But if I put on these, adds another 75, another 75, another 75. So that's what? 225? 725. That's how much my health is now. 725. So yeah, if you want to... Who's playing that song?
Random with Titan followed your
It's like
channel.
an emote going on over there. Now I have 725 health. And then there's this one. These add armor, right? But I'm not sure if you want, like, to stack. Like, I'm pretty sure if you stack these, they'll add a whole bunch of armor. And you might survive expert, you know? No guarantees, though. Like, this is a normal guide. Let me emphasize that. This is a normal expeditions guide. Good luck trying expert following these tips, but this is really the way that I've been running a lot of normals, over and over and over again. What was I doing again? Oh yeah, so now I have a whole bunch of armor, but I run stupid slow. Look at how slow I run. Oh my goodness. No fun. And we said it was 180 seconds to wait on the shadow caller thing, right? But if I put on the cooldowns, hold on. Did I already play Resonance? I like playing Resonance a lot. I have the three cooldowns now, right? So cooldown by 20%, cooldown by 20%, cooldown by 20%. Look at how fast I can run. So it's running from objective to objective, right? No weapons whatsoever. No weapons, none of these weapons offer like a speed advantage or anything like that. It's mostly healing, and cooldowns and stuff, and you have to get crits and all that stuff. Like you have to work for them and stuff. But this is mostly a gadget guide. Because weapons, people get random weapons. Some people get lucky. They get, double ability, triple abilities, heals. Like this one I've been saving because it's a critical healer times two, and that one might help me out in expeditions. See how this guy's healing me with his birds? He was doing the birds, right? And I was glowing green because he's healing me, basically. And that's what the birds do to your allies. So right now I have the triple ability. Let me do the purple power. The bomb is 400, right? 400. It's a big bomb. And it heals my allies too. The bomb heals your allies. But see the timer on the bottom? It said 102 seconds. So that's a whole 75 less seconds that you have to wait before you can do your purple power on your shadow collar, right? Um, and then the same thing works for all the other timers. Like if I want to throw birds, throwing the birds, once it ends, you'll see the timer in the corner, 26 seconds. I have to wait 26 seconds before I can throw birds again. So I'm like looking at my watch and I'm getting pummeled by, enemies. It's like, you know, 2 hours later, right? That's what it feels like. And that's with these triple cooldowns. So yeah, I feel like that these when you stack these, it helps out a lot. Let's do the Rift Ripper now, and let's check out the times on the Rift Ripper. This is the good class, but the Shadow Caller is probably the one that's the best for running normal missions if you're running by yourself. So let's see the timers. The timers for your Rift Shards that you get to throw. 6 seconds, right? And that's with nothing on at all. Nothing on at all. No buffs, right? So then I put these on. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's just do 1. I might have already shown this off. Do 1. 5 seconds, right? Waiting 5 seconds before you can shoot it again. 5 seconds. But if I put 3 of them on, bam, 4 seconds. So 4 seconds you can do that. 4 seconds you can do that. And each time you're delivering 360 damage, right? I think. Oh no, 600 damage. 600. 480 on that one. I'm not sure what. Maybe I'm doing crits differently or different damage on different areas of the body. 720. Because these don't apply any damage buffs, right? Only the weapons do. So you're just 600 on that one. 600. 720 every 4 seconds. So every 4 seconds, I'm just blasting this dude, you know? Um, and then it's kind of hard to test out the healing abilities on the weapons in the academy. But I have been saving these weapons for, like this one has critical heal times 3 on it. This one only has it on twice. So I might just get rid of that one because I don't really, you know, critical heal. I don't really do experts a whole lot. Okay. I let's see the guns that I like to use. Crit chance for critical heal, critical cooldown. No, get rid of those. The guns that I like to, so I've been saving these too because they have double ability damage. So now that I have 2 of these on, with them not equipped, I'm still only doing 600, right? But if I equip them, That's a whopping 1200 damage every 4 seconds. Every 4 seconds, go wham, wham, wham. 4 seconds. With all these people around, it's hard to like pay attention to the damage to like get an accurate reading, because that was 1440 that time. That's 1200 that time. That's because I have double ability damage on these guns. But if I put on the triple ability hammer and I throw this, that's 1500 damage every 4 seconds. So every 4 seconds, I'm just doing this. As long as I have this hammer equipped. As long as I have this hammer in my hand. If I don't have the hammer in my hand, it's only 720. It's only 720. So it's kind of lame-o potato, right? So that's why I like to run this gadget most of all. If I stack this gadget 3 times, the timer on everything is a lot less. Like the timer on the uh the dome R1, what's it called? Um what's it called? The Rift Crystal, where you summon a Rift Crystal that immediately damages enemies and enhances your powers while it lasts. When you have none of those cooldowns equipped, the timer on it is 30 seconds. So you're waiting 30 seconds before you can do that again. You're having a soda, you're going to the lobby, you're probably going to get knocked, a couple of times because those guys are everywhere. And you're waiting and you're waiting and you're waiting before you can do that again, right? But if I put all three of these on, 2, 3, not only can I run stupid fast, but if I do the Rift Shard, 18 seconds. I only have to wait 18 seconds before I can do it again. So if I'm in a battle with Titans or Spires or whatever, basically, you're only waiting 18 seconds before I can do that again. The Rift Empowerment. So I can just keep delivering Rift Crystals to my homies like every 18 seconds, like this. Run around, run around, run around, run around, do that. And the same thing applies to the ultimate too. The timer on the ultimate is the same with all three of these classes. Um, have I explained how this works sufficiently? I believe so, but I'm not sure. I might have to just do some missions just to show kind of how I've been doing missions on this normal mode. And again, this is not for expert. Oh, hello. Yeah, I have beat one expert. And then with a group, I probably could do a little bit better, but I haven't done. I have beat expert one time. Hi, random with Titan. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. We're just doing a little bit of a rundown of expeditions for anybody who is new or doesn't know what's going on half the time with what's going on with these weapons and um, stuff like that. And it really depends on your build. I think, I don't know. I want to try more expert runs, but I just keep getting hit. Like, they take your health so quickly. Hey, Maxine, welcome in. How are you? we're doing a little bit of a guide on expeditions, how it kind of works. And this is kind of just how I do normal runs. I just wanted to have a big disclaimer. I've been buying nothing but like gadgets. Like every time I go to any of these dogs or get my essence full, just get gadgets, 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 right? So you get a lot of purple ones. So which guns was I gonna use? I like to use this one's good. This one's okay too. Con group ultimate cooldown recharges 7%. Okay. Let's use that. And let's use this. Although I was thinking about using this one because it's got critical chance times 4 and it's got 2 ability damages. So that might be kind of useful. So let's do the Speedy Gonzalez build, which is triple cooldowns. Cooldown, cooldown, cooldown. Cooldown, cooldown, cooldown. Run speed by 25. So I have run speed like this, like super run, super run, super run. Like I'm Speedy Gonzalez, you know? And especially if you're a Rift Ripper, you can kind of just chain link your your ripping rifts like this, and you're basically invisible. They can't hurt you. Um, and like I said, this hammer that I have that I was so lucky to find is triple ability hammer. It's amazing. It does a whole lot of damage if I have the hammer equipped. Um, the damage that can be done with just your rift shards is 1500, you know? So I really like this hammer. So let's run with the hammer and let's run with this set of pistols right here real quick. This is the Mega Hammer and the ultimate double ability pistols. And these pistols also have plasma cooling, which I have to say plasma cooling is definitely like uh an amazing thing to have. Um I don't know if it's better to have a purple weapon that has like 4 times of a buff. Like let's test out our guns real quick. Let's test out um damage on guns before we go into a mission. Sorry, I know this is like super boring, but we're doing a little bit of science here. Expedition science. So one shot to the face with a purple weapon. It's 35, right? But one shot to the face with a gold weapon, 42. These both have ability damage times 2, right? So anytime I do this, it's 1200 no matter what I do. No matter which weapon I'm using, because they both have ability damage times 2. Okay. So that's why I've been saving this gun because it has critical heal 4 times on it, or it has critical heal on it 1 time and conditioning on it 1 time. So this is why I've been saving this, even though it's epic and not legendary. Um, for a long time I was just running double pistols, and that kind of helps out. But ever since I found this weapon or this mega hammer, I've just been running that one. I love it. Maxine, how was your day today? I'm not sure what time it is where you are, but I hope you're having a good one. Insert time of day here. Um, crit chance times 4. So these that's why also I have these daggers here because they also have ability damage on them twice. So if I have the dagger equipped, ability damage on twice, and I throw my rift shard, it's still either 1440 or 1200, right? Depending on, I don't know, I'm not sure what it is that really makes a difference. I love using the hammer. Yeah, you really get to rain down fire on these guys, especially with the hammer that I'm using right now. 7:49 a.m. Oh, good morning. What's for brekkie? What are we having for breakfast? All right. Oh, is that Kaz? That might be Kaz. Yeah, but I'd like to use the pistols a lot because you can get that range. The range definitely helps out a lot. So let's start with the hunter. And again, I'm throwing my Beyblade as often as I can because I only have 5 seconds. But I only have to wait 5 seconds before I can throw the Beyblade. Whereas if I didn't have these arms on, I would have to wait 8 seconds. So let's start a mission up because I'm kind of bored of explaining how it works. You guys want to see it in action, right? It's what's it called? It's midnight here where I'm at. I like to play the Busted Bridge a lot, but there's not a lot of spires on the Busted Bridge when it comes to aroma mode. So let's do um actually yeah, let's do Demon's Domain. I like that one a lot. That's a good map. So if anybody wants to jump in and play, you can too. I'm not, you know, opposed to that as well. I just can't really communicate. So this build that I have right now is called the Speedy Gonzalez build because it's got run speed by 25, run speed by 25, and run speed by 25. So I'm just running super fast. Ooh, young, 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 young. Nom 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 nom. Recycle, recycle, recycle. See how these only have one buff on them? So this gadget's pretty useless because it's only got one buff on it. So like why would you want it? You want to have something that has two buffs on it. So I've been saving all my gadgets. So if I do want to like switch to like a different build or whatever, I totally can. Um, because let's say I want to do a whole bunch of damage, right? With my hammer. Oh shoot. The mission's gonna start in about a minute. And I took off my gadget. LOL. Sorry about the music. Let me try something else. Something a little bit cooler, I guess. Okay, so with core, oh yeah, let me put on those guns. Which gun was it? This one. I'll help you in a minute, buddy. Let me just get suited up here. Okay, the guns, core. All right, I'm a hunter, right? So I'm a hunter. I'm a hunter. I'm a hunter. Gotta remind myself. Where is she? Where is she? Gotta find her. Oh, she got away. Just mark her every 5 seconds, right? Every 5 seconds I can mark her. Every 5 seconds. So I'm just kind of going after her whenever I can. She's always going to be marked because I can mark her every 5 seconds. I don't even have to wait for my teammates or anything. And if I do my frenzied hunt, then I'm not damaged. And I only have to wait 86 seconds before I can do that again, right? Where is she's hiding now? Come back here, you rascal. Where'd she go? Sorry guys, I'm a little trying to lock in here. So I'm shooting her, throwing my blade every 5 seconds, and I'm shooting, and I'm throwing my blade. Oops, that hit the wrong person. And every time it does 432 damage. But if I had my hammer equipped and I threw the blade, it would have done more damage. So that's my idiocy. I should have the hammer equipped more often. But I've been with core, the pistols do more. They're a lot easier to work with her because she moves around so much. But if I throw the blade at her with my hammer on, it does 600 damage. So that's pretty rad. And of course, like Maxine says, this is just so much fun when you can just hammer down on her. She's a rascal, though. Come back here, you rascal. Ah, she's slippery. Good thing my teammate's helping me out. Oh my god, where'd she go? Sorry, guys. Oh man, you didn't finish her? I thought you were gonna finish her. Cool. So now that I have this super run speed, I can run to the next objective really quickly, right? And I'm a hunter, so I can use my grapple. And I'm running really fast to the next objective. I'll use my pistols to wear down this thing, and then I'll switch to the hammer, and I'll just finish it off, right? And then I'll just grapple to the next objective, and I'm running super fast, right? Running super fast. I'll use my pistols, wear it down, switch to the hammer, bam, bam, and bam, finish him, right? Because I'm a hunter. I'm hunting down these objectives. All right, switch to the pistols. They got cooling down on them, so they're really cool. And then switch to the hammer, and then bust it up. Let's do this. We got this, guys. Teamwork. Switch to the hammer. Use my grapple. The pistol. Wear down the mask. Oh no, I'm gonna get murked. I'm gonna get murked. There we go. Finished it. Now I'm gonna run away. Run away like a coward. Run away like a coward. Don't fight anybody. I'm not here to fight. I just want to do the objectives, guys. Don't touch me. No touchy. Good friend of mine likes to say, no touchy. I'm just running, and I'm running super fast, and the objective has been completed. So now I'm going to go over here, select all our earnings, and I'm going to go to the next objective. This is for the Hunter class, okay, guys? This is the Speedy Gonzalez run for the Hunter class. Demon's Domain. So I'm running. I need heals. I'm healing. I'm all out of heals. I got no heals, guys. We're screwed. We're totally screwed. But I have a secret weapon. My secret weapon is every time I die, I get 3 smoothies, right? You get 3 smoothies. So I got my hammer on, right? Got my hammer. I throw my blade. We're doing 600 damage every time. 600 damage. I'm gonna do my frenzy. I'm gonna do my guns, and I'm gonna shoot these guys. I'm gonna shoot them all. But I'm not gonna shoot the mask maker guys. I just want to shoot the spires. Shooting the spire, wearing it down, laying traps, shooting the spire. Yeah, I have double ability. Oh, and I'm forgetting about my blade. Sorry, guys. Oh no, I got murked. This might not be the best build, but it's the one that works for me, and that's the disclaimer. Okay. So now I don't have any. I have 3 more heals, right? But I can go around town. I can go ask all my homies, and they can give me heals. Come on, come on. Throw the blade. Switch to the guns. Shoot, 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 shoot. Run away, run away, run away. Throw the blade. Oh, I did miss. I missed with the blade. Oh man, I'm dead. I might not succeed in this mission, guys. The Spire's a lot harder to conquer as a hunter. I should just switch to my hammer. I should just be using the hammer a lot more, huh? Just kind of wear it down. You just wear it down and try not to get hit. Remember that I'm running really fast, so I'm not, it's kind of hard for them to catch me. Because I'm running super fast. I'm just gonna wear it down. I'm dead. Oh, I gotta turn my frenzy. Frenzy time! I forget that I can do that every 86 seconds. I'm just gonna wear this down. Slowly but surely. And I still have 3 lives, so every time I die, I get 3 more smoothies. Oh, I forgot about the blade. I forgot about the blade. I'm such a doofus. Throws blade, slams hammer. Throws blade, slams hammer. Throws blade. I'm all out of smoothies again. All out of smoothies. I need help. Oh, that didn't go anywhere. Spires are hard when you're a hunter. Titans are easy when you're a hunter, because the mark, you can use the mark and then you can shoot the Titan. I can frenzy again pretty soon too. Here I go. I'm going frenzied. And then you can, of course you guys know you can shoot the eye of the spire. Throw your blade, get it down, hit it there. I got some smoothies. I picked up a smoothie. So that's great. Shooting the eye. Oh, I missed. It's coming down right here. Killed me. Oh. I'm dead. I died. Game over, man. Game over. That's 1. Was that 1? Or was that 2? That might have been 2. That might have been 2. Correct me if I'm wrong. Alright, so I'm shooting, I'm throwing my blade, and it's marking everybody. And I can frenzy, I'm gonna frenzy. If I can frenzy, you best believe I'm gonna frenzy, man. Throwing my blade, 900 damage because I have the hammer equipped, right? 900 damage. And I'm doing that every 5 seconds because I have this build. Whoops. Pick that up. I'm kind of taking my time so I can explain it too. Normally I would be running these a lot faster and not like really thinking too hard on it, you know? Oh my god, why didn't that go to the right guy? That was supposed to go to the node. And of course sometimes the game is bugged and it doesn't, work the way you want it to. Let's finish this, guys. Throw my blade, equip my guns, use my hammer. Oh, too late, loser. Sorry, guys. I know, right, Maxine? Alright, we just need one. He's one shot, right? This guy's almost dead. got him, right? Finished him off. Took care of that. And that was as a hunter. I only died twice, I think. I'm not sure. I believe I died twice. Look at all this cool stuff. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Yum num 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 num. Delicious gear. So that was the hunter run. Let me get rid of some of this junk so I can clear up some space. Max chance, critical health, ability damage, superior hireling, critical conditioning tour. Thank you so much. Appreciate. Oh my God, your words of encouragement to actually help me out a lot. Hopefully that wasn't terrible, and it showed off like why I use the build, why I'm using the build that I'm using, and the weapons that I'm using. That way, if anybody who's new or wants to play expeditions can actually like look at what's going on and see. Because I plan to put this out on YouTube eventually. Because I haven't seen anything really too much like this on YouTube. Maybe I have, but this is with the new update that we have. So usually anything that I has triple that has a number 3, that's just the blue charm, I don't keep it, you know. This one only has 16%, so why would you want that? And then so like if you're wondering why I have all these gadgets saved, it's because I was trying to explain what was going on, trying to make like an infomercial, a video. So now I can actually start buying pistols and stuff, and I want to get pistols that have triple ability so that I can not have to use the hammer and just use pistols on both of these slots. Um, but right now this hammer is definitely my guy because it definitely adds a lot of damage. 240, 480, and that's double ability pistols. But if I have my magic hammer, 720 every single time. And that's every 5 seconds because I'm using these 3 stacked fleet boosters, which took a long time to buy, by the way. For some reason, they're pretty rare. Okay, so let's get rid of this hammer. So now that I have a perfect hammer, I don't really want to like save hammers too much, because I'm not going to use them. What's the point? Get rid of this. Um, if I can find a legendary hammer that has 3 ability damage, I might try that one out. Or if anybody wants any of these weapons too, like the daggers and the other hammers, I don't really use daggers too much, although I kind of want to. Let's see, let's switch up the vibe a little bit here. What are you guys thinking? I'm not sure. Um, I was thinking something for the next mission, like get a really cool like soundtrack going for the next mission. So this one has conditioning 5, crit chance 4, and chain lightning 4, right? Um, nah, burn it. This doesn't even have any ability damage on it. but it's got healers. Let's burn it. Or let's just drop it. Maybe somebody will pick it up. Everyone, yeah, exactly, Maxine. This is not for expert runs either. I'm gonna burn this hammer, even though it's got healing on it. I've tried expert runs with this build too, but I seem to get knocked out pretty quickly. But for normal, this really helps out a lot to have this ability to run super fast. Like if you're running from objective to objective, and then the cooldowns on everything, the cooldowns on all of the, like even the cooldowns on your mines, I think are faster. Like every time you drop one of these, every time you poop out one of these guys, like the boom likes to say, when you poop traps. Um, I'm gonna get rid of this critical chance. Max stamina 4. I don't need it. I don't need that either. Alright, let's see. I think the expert ones can be done if you have a good team and everybody's working together, and there's those that are focusing on clearing out, the enemies, and then those that are focusing on the objectives, and then those that are focusing on like either or just protecting others. Like if you protect your team, I guess. I'm usually solo. Me too, Maxine. That's why I've been running a lot of normals. I don't have any teammates. And I'm already at max. Also, other thing I should explain is I'm already at max level on all of these classes. So I've already gotten a lot of the skill points and the upgrades and stuff that are useful. And I could explain what I was using there with the hunter. Let me just do that real quick. So like the bullseye, um, the marksman one, I use this one because I use the pistols a lot. So the ranged attack does more damage. Oh, that's okay. So I think that's why we were doing differing amounts of damage when we were doing bullseye and we were through our blades. And then I have this one turned on, which is the traps damage enemies from farther away. And then this one right here stacks with trap apprentice. So you can just lay it like I can lay down like 80 traps or something like that, or like 8 traps. Yeah. And then for the bullseye blade, I've got blade boomerang. So that one comes back when it comes back after being yeeted. And I don't have any points for getting these, but I never got these two, closing blade and knockback blade, because it was either or, so I just chose neither. uh, and then I have this one, on a hit, bullseye blade damages nearby enemies, so it hits them and it has an area of effect on every single one of them, right? So that helps out a lot. Um, and then this one, the bullseye blade does more damage, so every time it stacks with the the hammers and the pistols that I've been using, right? And then this one stacks with quicker blade. So if you get these two together, then that's why I'm throwing my blade every 5 seconds. I'm just throwing it every 5 seconds. I'm throwing it, I'm throwing it, I'm throwing it, I'm throwing it, throwing it back. And like I said, it comes back like it's a boomerang blade. I don't know why it didn't do it that time, but it's supposed to it's supposed to come back to you. See? And it does damage, area of effect damage. See that green like cloud that came out of that? That was the damage that it would do to enemies that are like around this guy every time I throw the blade. And then the Frenzied Hunt, I have that one all the way maxed out too. Um, Frenzied Hunt is over here. Phase 4, hold on. Phase 4, it's called Immortal Frenzy. So that one, anytime you're frenzied, you can't be damaged. So I use that a lot. Every 86 seconds I use it. And then this one, Ferocious Frenzy. Enemies marked during frenzy take more damage, so that one's great. This one is also stacked with this one because if you use these together, you're invulnerable for a lot longer. I couldn't think of the word invulnerable. Sorry. I feel like I'm just like jabber jabbing. I'm trying to explain my mentality here. And then where were we? This one. Yep, that one's good. Frenzied Hunt. Nearby any damage, take more. Okay, so this one's like an area of effect one, right? So every time you go frenzied, you damage enemies nearby. I have this one, so I get a little bit of a shield when I go frenzied. And then this one's a faster cooldown for frenzied. I never got this one though. I wish I could get it. Maybe when they add more class or more levels. I don't know. But like I said, I'm max level on all three of these guys. I think I prefer these pistols though. The one that has the ultimate cooldown 4. I know that crit chance is great, but I'd rather cool down my ultimate faster, right? If you cool down your ultimate faster, you can do your ultimate more often. So let's switch to Rift. Let's go rip some rifts. Now remember, we're using our magic hammer and we're using our super pistols that cool down our ultimate. And let's do the same map. It'll probably be a different set of objectives though, because I was explaining my thing for so long, so it switched over. It cycled over to something else. So let's just do the same map and see what happens. Because like I said, this kind of works for all of the, like for me, this works for whether it's a Spire or a Titan or the Core or Diago. Um, and I'm talking about the stacking these boost gadgets 3 times. This is what works for me. Because I don't know what weapons people are getting, you know. I can't really speak to that or what everybody's using. Hope everybody's having a great night. I know what song I want to listen to now. Sorry about the terrible playlist. You guys can tell me to turn it off. I'm a riff ripper. I'm a rifter. I'm a rifter. Look at me. I'm rifting every 5 seconds. Every few seconds I'm throwing these shards. Look at me throwing these shards every 5 seconds. So the damage that I do with the hammer, 1500. With the web, oh, never mind. Alright, I gotta lock in. Let's go to the masks. I was making a playlist, but then I decided to lock in. So I'm running to the masks, right? Shooting the masks. Wearing them down. Switching to the hammer. Hammering them down. Hammering them down. Hammering them down. I'm not even worried about my abilities, you know? Like, I don't care about using my abilities right now. I'm just doing the objectives. So I'm running. Wearing it down. Switch to this. Nobody cares. Looks like I'm all alone. Might even just take my time and open some chests, you know? Whatever. I can run really fast, so I'm saving a lot of time doing that. Oh no, the roller. Stupid roller. Alright. That's 2 down, or 3 down. 2 to go. I should use my rifting abilities. I know I'm not really. I'm trying to emphasize a point about um, the abilities versus the gadgets and stuff and how they're kind of like interplaying. So I'm not even using my abilities right now. So if whether like, well, I mean, I'm using the double jump, obviously, and that, but like to hurt these guys, I mean, like the attacks, you know. I could be dropping shards and throwing shards and all that stuff and like fighting these guys, obviously, right? And that would kind of show off like what the damage is, what how much damage difference it does with the hammer versus the pistols. But I'm just running through these objectives as fast as possible, right? I'm just trying to get to the next level, or I'm just trying to get the decor unlocked, like if it wasn't already unlocked. So now we're going to the field generator, right? Oh my gosh, sorry. I'm a little lost. For the field generator, for the rift tripper, um, the best way with this build is, like I said, just kind of run around, you know, like I'm running so fast that these guys really can't like do much to me. But let's say they start hurting me, I just do this, you know, I'll just do that and I'll get out of the way, or I'll start throwing shards. And it cools down a lot faster because I'm using the triple cooldown gadgets, right? So I can throw shards and I can do this a lot more often. Picking up stuff, throwing my shards. I'm not even using my ultimate. I'm saving it for the whatever the boss is. But I could just be running away from these guys, you know? Usually I like to duck and weave in between them. Like just kind of, oh, that hit me right in the face. Take one of these, buddy. 1350. So that did 1350 on the crawler. Picking everything up, making sure I can recycle it, get my essence for it, you know? Get all that essence, and we're back to the spire again. Okay, guys. We got this. We got this. This is the Rift Ripper Spire. I'm not even using my abilities that much. I'm just gonna try to like do it hold. Throw my shards. 1200 right there because I'm using the hammer. No, actually I have to use my abilities because that's what helps out. 1200. Yeah. And I can do this every once in a while, and that helps out a lot. Helps out with the dealing with the enemies and the crowd and all that stuff. And if I switch to my plasma pistols, I can actually do a little bit more damage, but it's hard to switch back and forth. Like I'm still, it's hard for me to switch from plasma pistol to hammer, like on the fly when I'm flying, when I'm battling. Oh, and we totally forgot about this too. Oh man, I missed it. I mistimed that. Oh well. Run away from that. Ah, stupid roller. Again, I have 3 deaths that I can utilize. Oh yeah, I was forgetting about that one too. Keep forgetting that I'm emphasizing the gadgets and the timers and stuff. I'm not even using the abilities. So you want to use your ability every chance you get, you know? So as soon as the timer runs out, use your ability. See, that actually does damage to the eye when I throw my wrist shard at the eye. This is getting kind of sweaty. Gotta lock in. Because it's a more of a patience game. Sometimes, with the Spire at least. Burn them down, boys. Oh no, I gotta run away for a second just to pick a song. Sorry. Alright, so I'm gonna throw my shard. I'm gonna do the rift. I'm gonna do whatever I can to hurt the Spire, right? I'm running around really fast too because I have these triple gadgets on. And now I have my ultimate available again. I'm gonna wait for the Spire to land and I'm gonna do my ulti. I'm gonna do my ult. These guys can't touch me because I'm running so fast. They got nothing on these Nikes. Boom! Did you see how much damage that did? Like mad damage. We're rocking this. We're rocking this Spire, right? We're tearing it up. If I had my hammer equipped, that would have done even more damage. But I'm gonna do this. And I'm running super fast around these guys. Throw my shard, do all that. Do a lot of damage on these guys, you know? Throw my shard, shoot this guy, switch to the hammer, just do some jump attacks. Just like Maxine says, do some jump attacks. We're rocking it, guys. We're rocking it. I'm all out of heals though. I might have to take a totem. Thunderstruck. No! Homer. That's another one. Let me do the reward because that's even more fun. Alright, let's go back. We're gonna switch to our pistol. We're gonna shoot him with our pistols. Pick up that hammer. Somebody left the hammer just sitting there. Ouch, that was a badly timed jump. I have 3 heals because I respawned, so I'm gonna obviously use them right away. And I'm running super fast around these guys. They can't touch me. Put a put a crystal in that spire right there. And I can do my ultimate now. Bam! You like that? Take that. This is the Rift Ripper run, guys. I'm about to finish this spire off. Taking care of business. And my teammates helped too. Look, see, my teammates are helping. So I can't take all the credit, obviously. Come on, put it down. Thunderstruck. Finished him. That was awesome. We did it, guys. We did it. Let's find a good emote. And then we open our chest and get our winnings. Which we have too much loot now. I gotta start getting rid of this stuff. Oh, I don't want to get rid of the stuff. I have to look at it though. Uh, Again, I'm on the lookout for triple ability pistols. Triple ability pistols. Please, please, RNGesus. RNGesus, help me out. Thank you, Maxine. GG's. And doesn't hurt to be max level Rift Ripper, too. It does not hurt. And that only took 11, 12 minutes. This is a good song for the next mission because it's gonna be a Shadow Caller. The Shadow Caller is my go-to when it comes to spires. And when it comes to a lot of this stuff too. Like I was explaining with the gadgets and the weapons and stuff. It applies to all three classes. So that was the Rift Ripper. Let's go look at the upgrades that we have for the Rift Ripper. Actually, let me sell some of this stuff. I don't want it. If anybody wants any of this stuff too, like, let's see, like, this doesn't help me. That's useless. That's useless. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Critical heal, critical lightning. Critical lightning. I wish. That one's cool, but not really. That one's alright. Again, I don't use daggers, so I don't know why I'm saving all these daggers. Alright. Get rid of this. Now that I like have kind of the gadgets that I want, I might just burn all of these gadgets since I don't really do experts too often. Um, I don't know. These might come in handy someday, but I definitely am on the lookout for like I can burn a lot of this stuff, right? Because I don't use it. But I don't want to burn it because it's somebody else can use it, if you know what I mean. Like this one definitely want to save because critical heal times 3. This might come in handy on an expert mission if you're just trying to survive, you know? If I'm just trying to like survive while somebody else does the mission, carries me. So if somebody's carrying me, I can use that hammer to like just stay alive. Let's get rid of this. Get rid of that. That one. Crit chance twice. Rapid fire doesn't help you much. And yeah, let's get rid of that. So now we're back to our base, right? I have a few that I've been saving. So the upgrades that we've been using for our Rift Ripper, I have 3 points. I don't know what I can't use them because I can't afford to get any of this other stuff. So I don't know. I'm just waiting, I guess. Or I could rebuild. I could refund it and then rebuild. But what I've been using here is these guys. Increased stamina, increased speed, um, increased jump height, increased damage on Rift Empowerment, heightened endurance on Rift Empowerment. So all of these are activated. And then as far as the Rift Shards go, the ones that you throw every 5 seconds, I have that one to shorten cooldown. So that helps out with that. And then these go even farther, so that definitely helps with core because she moves around a lot. She's a jerk. Core, I hate core. And let's see, this is another one that stacks with this one. So these two, and that's why I can throw my shards every few seconds. This one is hurl more shards. So instead of the 3 shards that you use, it throws like 5, I think, and they go to different people. So they kill one enemy and they'll kill another enemy after that. Um, and then this one right here is more damage. I wish I could unlock this one to see what it does, but I don't know. I don't know if it would help or not. This one's blocked because of this one, right? Yeah, yeah. And then so for the Rift Crystal, we have Seasoned Drifter, so it's a faster cooldown. So that helps out because I have the 3 gadgets that help my cooldowns. So that's why I can do it every 18 seconds versus every 30 seconds. And then this one. Wait, no. Where is it? Rift Crystal. Right. We were talking about the Rift Crystal. Damaging Rift. This one um deals more damage, so it helps. It stacks with Destructive Rift, and it deals damage to your enemies when you throw the crystal up in the air. Not the ones that you throw out of your hand, not the ones that you shoot out. This one heals you and your allies, so I have that one activated, and it helps out with my friends and stuff. Expanding Glow. This one makes the bubble bigger. Big bubble. Um, this one helps out a lot of damage. I didn't get this one because I wanted this one. I wanted more damage, right? Because I'm going for a big damage build when it comes to my weapons. When it comes to my gadgets, I'm going for cooldowns and run speed. But when it comes to my weapons, I want damage. So that's why I went with this one. And then I don't really care about healing my, you know, friends. Although maybe I should get this one if I'm doing expert, and it might help out with helping keeping everybody healed, keeping me healed at least. Faster cooldown with Summon Rift Crystal. Yeah, this one's great. That one's a cooldown one, so that one helps out with that. And then crystals, that one obviously regenerative, yeah. And then we go to get ripped, which is the ultimate that we use. That one, I have this one, it lasts longer. This one activated, which is every time I turn on get ripped, get ripped, it has a bigger explosion radius. This one heals me, and I wish I could get these, but I don't know. I don't think like sharper shatter, damage time, faster cooldown, that would be nice. Nurturing rift, that would be cool. I might rebuild my rift ripper to see what these do, but that would mean that I would have to get rid of I would have to reallocate these upgrades or these skill points to a different one. So I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Let's see. Let's pick another one. Let's pick Crazy Train. It's like this song. This is a good one for the next mission. So we're gonna do Shadow Caller. Is to round out our exploration of gadgets and weapons and classes and kind of how I'm explaining what I'm doing when I play these missions. So let's switch to Shadow Caller. And before, I'm actually going to go through the upgrades before I do the mission this time because I want to emphasize a couple of the upgrades. Okay. Here we go. Dark Energy. Okay, so the one upgrade that I really like, I believe, is this one with the shadows. And it's the one, it's your ultimate, right? And it is the thing that happens when you turn purple. And you're turning purple, you throw your bombs. So the upgrade that I got for this one is faster cooldown, obviously, because we're going for the quick cooldowns. And then I didn't get this one, although I wanted to get this upgrade because I think it might help out. But let's leave that for later. Um, this one is your shadow bombs, right? Your purple bombs that you throw. So this one has a big blast radius. Shadowed Squadron is while you run one with the shadows, your shadow bombs reduce ally cooldowns. So I'm assuming that helps out with everybody, your team and stuff. So if you're in a group and everybody's attacking the Titan or the Spire or whatever it is, um, you can reduce their cooldowns by throwing these bombs at them. Like if it's a big boss, Diego. Freaking Diego. I hate that guy. So then we use um this one. Shadow bombs use us energy, so I can throw a lot more of them, right? Even faster cooldown. So this stacks with this one. So that's a big buff. Double cooldowns. Continued chaos. This one, okay, so defeating an enemy with the shadow bomb restores energy. So every time I defeat an enemy, I can stack it and keep building it up. So you never run out of energy because every time you defeat an enemy, you get some energy. You can shoot another, defeat another enemy, and then just keep doing that. Yeah, Diago's really hard, but with um the Shadow Caller, Diago's actually not that hard. And I'll try to show you maybe if we get Diago on the next run. But Diago's super easy with the Shadow Caller. Um, if you can manage to time your bombs and you have these buffs, like the buffs that I'm talking about right here. So you have this one that's continued chaos, which helps out a lot. And if you have this one too, the final charge, it adds a charge to Shadow Bomb, doing greater damage or healing. So it's even more damage or healing to you and to your teammates. So that I like to use the ultimate with the Shadow Caller like all the time. And I can use it a lot more often because I'm running 3 cooldown gadgets. So I can do it like every 90, I think it's like 90 seconds versus 150 seconds if you're not using the 3 cooldown gadgets. Let me see. I know I've already went over this at the beginning of the video, but I just wanted to. So I just turned purple and I have to wait 180 seconds before I can turn purple again. That's ridiculous. So that's why I've been, using this. Sorry, I think we're back. Are we back? Are we live? Is everybody alive? Am I alive? Am I a simulation? I might be a simulation. Sorry about that, the stream died. My bad. We're back. An echo in the audio? Oh, I think I know what that is. Thank you, Maxine. Is that any different? Thank you so much. Good morning. And we're back. The AC/DC song Back in Black paid was well timed. Was that? Sorry about that, guys. I was uh OBS crashed. There's a bug in the system. People don't want me explaining this stuff to anybody, so they're just crashing my streams. Um, Also, how's the music? I'm sorry if the music's too loud now, or if there is no music actually. I might have to turn that back on and off again. Sorry about that. Let's see if I can get it back on. Sorry about that. Should be back on now, I believe. Okay, so the hammer is great because you can do this move too. You can do the slide, power slide, power slide. All right. It was 180 seconds without the cooldown gadgets. So let's put on our cooldown gadgets and let's turn purple. 103 seconds, right? Is that what it said? Sorry, I forgot to look. 102 seconds. So that's way faster every time you want to throw those bombs. And remember, we're doing more damage because we have this hammer. 375. No hammer. 300. So it's a whole 75 right there, more damage every time I'm using this hammer. Okay, let's do the same map again. I like that map. My favorite map though, what's your guys' favorite map? My favorite map is the bridge. It's the easiest one because I have the bridge memorized to like I have all the chests memorized and the civilians too. Mm. And it's also a lot easier because it's um during the day, I think. And like the Utopia City one is kind of like um it's monotone, right? So it's hard to like navigate where you are, even though it's still during the day. But the other maps, the Spire excavation site and Demon's Domain, those are just dark. Those are just like nighttime maps. So nobody likes them because of that. All right, sorry, I'm jibber jabbering on again. Let me try to make a playlist so that it doesn't like turn into um, silence here in a minute. The good thing about loading screens is you can make quick playlists. If you have any requests, let me know. The music doesn't save in the VOD, so it doesn't make a difference. Okay, let's go do the comms relays. I'm running really fast because I have my run speed up, right? Thank you for helping. I have a good teammate. That's awesome. That really helps out a lot sometimes. And that was fast. Speedy Gonzalez build, guys. Speedy Gonzalez build. Let's go do the corrupting baths. This is a different map, so it's gonna be Diego, huh? Yeah, I think it's gonna be Diego. Take that out. Knock it down with some hammer six. And we're gonna go to the next one, right? Bird up. I'm gonna bird up. I like being the shadow color because you can just turn into a bird whenever you want. I love it. Shadow Caller is my favorite. Okay. Oh no. And we're just gonna hammer down the point. Let's get out of here. Bird up. I'm gonna die though. Yep. Yeah. I was struck down by a demon. That's another one. Oh no. Civilian's been hurt. Poor thing. Okay. I'm gonna go. I'm following the map. Oh, they finished it? Cool. Awesome. Let's do the spire now. So the spire's great because I can just turn into the shadow caller and throw these bombs, and I can wear it down like that. And if I throw the birds, it heals my energy. I'm gonna die again. But I have plenty of energy now, right? So I'm just gonna use all that energy and throw these things at the spire. 8,000 damage. I'm gonna get some heal. I need that. Oh man. I should just turn on my ultimate. Because I'm in the radius of my bombs, it actually heals me every time I throw the bombs. So I'm just waiting for the spire to land. Gotta watch out for that orb over there. Whoops. And I'm still activating my ultimate. So I can throw bombs at the spire. Just flying around. Still ultimate, still ultimate. And it heals me, see? It heals me every time because I'm in the radius of the bomb. So I can be ultimate like the whole time, basically. But I think the, oh, wow. Never mind. It's another one. 2 in a row. That's gonna be my most popular email. Yeah. Use my pistols for once. Sometimes I use the pistol, sometimes I use a hammer, you know, it's just kind of like whatever I have in my inventory at that time. The hammer is what I should be using because it has triple ability. So now if I turn this on and I shoot this thing, it does a lot more damage to this fire. I gotta get out of here. Whoopsie, yeah. See how I'm wearing it down? But I used up all my energy. So I'm kind of just waiting to get killed right now so I can come back with 3 more smoothies. Because that's your secret weapon sometimes when it comes to these missions, is those extra 3 smoothies that you have when you have another life. So I'm coming back, I got 3 more smoothies, and I have a full energy bar. So I can just turn into a shadow caller right away and just start sending it. And then I heal, heal, heal. We're almost done, guys. Watch out for that laser. And I'm running really fast because I have the triple run speed thing, right? So those guys can't even touch me. They're no problem for me. So now we defeated the Spire. Watch out for that orb. Mission's about to end. I don't want to die though. And I just collect the gear and then wait for the guys to die. We didn't get Diego though, so might have to do another mission just to show you how I do that. Is this triple ability? Please be triple ability. No, no, no. Thank you. That was fun. The Shadow Collar is definitely the way to go when it comes to the Spire, because like that only took us 7 minutes versus the 11 and the 12 that it took both the other classes. I'm gonna do one more just to see if we can get Diego. Now that the spires are easy. Titans are really easy too, depending on if you just, you know, use your timers and use your abilities when you want to, when you have the chance. Definitely the way to go. So like this works for this build right here with the boost gadgets works for all three classes. That's kind of what I'm trying to say. This is a good hammer, but I already have the perfect hammer. Um, nah. Oh, that was a good one. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Awesome, awesome. Maybe if I do the bridge, I'll get Diego. I think, no, I think you have to go to the, yeah, that one. I'll get Diego. I think it shows you what the boss is. I'm hoping he's here. Oh, my headphone. Okay, I see. Oh, did I start it? Of course I didn't start it. Duh.
Approximately 10 hours later.
Oh, my sound alerts don't work, do they? Oh yeah, they do kind of work. I don't know if there's a sound associated with that video, but it looks like it works. Oh no, I think it's a different one now. That's not gonna be Diego. I think it changed. Let's try the bridge. Sorry, sorry. I feel like such a dork. I know, I'm sorry. You can you can troll me. I like doing the bridge one because it's the most fun. But I want to get Diego, and I think he's more likely to pop up in the academy. I don't want to fight spires anymore. Come on, load. We're gonna do. We're gonna show you how I defeat Diego if we get him with the Shadow Caller, which is my preferred class. It just seems to not take so long to do those missions. Shadow Caller abilities also heal allies. See? So anytime you throw your birds, you're healing your allies. Anytime you throw your bombs, you're healing your allies. Anytime you throw the little red bombs, you're healing your allies. So definitely helps out. Bird up. And again, I'm running really fast because I have these run speed gadgets on. Ow, 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 ow. Oh no, that dynamite's gonna blow my butt up. 3 out of 4. 4 out of 5. Here we go. And we're running. And we're running. Yeah, the terrain is really good for fighting. Like it's, yeah. And it doesn't matter which objective it is. Like I know the masks. But just avoid all those enemies right there. I don't need them. And then we're gonna use our pistols and our hammer. I'm not really, like, I don't use my abilities until the boss. I think that's kind of a bad thing and a good thing, but I just save that till I actually need it. I just use my weapons. I gotta heal, I gotta heal. Sorry, I'm getting tired and I'm not locked in anymore. Bird up! That freaking roller, man. Why I oughta? Rollers are not fun. Oh, I mistimed that. I was trying to do the jump attack and I do the ability. Alright, that's all 5 of them, right? Where is the chest? Where's the chest? Give me the chest. And it's bugged. Of course. Of course it's bugged. Why wouldn't it be bugged? During a live stream, really? A chest is supposed to appear right there because I did all the masks. Rollers are so annoying. So are bugs. Sometimes if I leave the area, it'll auto complete the mission. Which it didn't do. I think it's bugged. It says 5 out of 5. I just I destroyed the masks, but the chest never appeared. Does that ever happen to you? Kind of a bummer. Because the mask was here and it's gone. The mask was here and it's gone. The mask was over there and it's gone. The mask was over here and it's gone. Bummer. Okay, let's try one more time. Sorry about that. I really want to show a Diego fight. Here we go, here we go. Um, Darn it. I had a good song in mind too. I totally forgot what it was. Alright. Hopefully they get Diego on the first roll. Hmm. We'll find it. We'll get it. No problem. Did it start yet? It's loading. It's loading. We got this. I'm gonna get rid of these. Get rid of that. I don't need that. I could just explain the strategy too. For Diego, you want to use your purple power. And if you have your purple power, you can just kind of throw bombs at Diego like repeatedly and just wear him down. And he can't hurt you too much. Hopefully, if you're fast enough. Palms relays. This is the same mission. Ow. Well, that hurts. He's doing that one. I'm gonna do this one. And we're done. How come the first objective worked for that mission, but not this one, you know? So we're just gonna bird up and fly over there faster. If you are this and then you bird up, you fly faster. So yeah, pistols, hammer. Whoops, I missed. Pistols. I'm dead. I'm dead. Help me, help me. You didn't see that. It's another loss. Okay. Pistols. Don't auto aim. Stop auto aiming. I gotta turn off that auto aim. And then pistols. And then hammer time. Whoa, we're dead again. Oh no, guys, we might actually fail this one. My teammates are a lot of help. There's a bear right behind me, isn't there? I hear a bear. Oh my gosh. Why am I making this more difficult for myself? Hammer time. Alright, I got an extra life. That's gonna help out a lot. Every extra life is another 3 smoothies. Ah, Titan. Well, it's kind of the same principle. So I'm gonna do my birds. Get my energy up. And then start throwing these bombs at him. Until I die. But I wore him down a quarter of the way. So that kind of helps out. So throw birds, get your energy up. Throw shadow bombs. And I can heal to bring up more energy to throw that at him. And I'm dead again. I need more. Okay. Usually what you gotta do is turn purple. And I can just throw bombs. Sorry, I've got something in my throat. Basically, you can just spin around the enemy. And because the bombs heal me, and you can just keep doing this forever. This works for Diego. Sorry about that. Sorry if you can't hear me though. Where did Spider go? We finish him off with these bombs here, and we're done. So if that was Diego, you can kind of do the same thing as with the Titan. You just throw the purple bombs at him, you know, as you're spinning around him, and he doesn't really hurt you too much. Yeah, sorry that wasn't Diego though. Yeah, that's pretty much how I've been doing these missions. You know, I die every once in a while. Sometimes I die a lot. Sometimes I don't die at all. That was 6 minutes and 41 seconds. If you do try it though, try doing that tactic where you just fly around him, fly around Diego. You can easily defeat him. Appreciate y'all for being here. Appreciate everybody for being here, hanging out. Um, if you see any hammers or daggers out there that have 3 ability on them, let me know. um, lightning, get rid of that. Get rid of that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. I'm just trying to clear up some room. 'Cause I'm still on the lookout for the perfect pistols. The pistols that have 3 ability damages on them. That would be awesome. Then I can use those and I'll probably still use the hammer. Or I can use those and the pistols, you know. Because it is really nice to have 2 sets of pistols. Because you can just burn one down, switch to the next one, and then burn one down. Switch to the next one, burn one down. Switch to the next one, burn one down. You know, obviously you guys know that. But right now this hammer's kind of my. I have to use the hammer because it's got 3 ability on it. Um, I'm probably gonna burn all these gadgets now that I've kind of like figured out what I like to use. But like you said, Maxine, it's everybody has their own um preferences. I just really like um this one because of the run speed and the cooldown timers, the way it helps out with each class, you know. And I know that you could also kind of like mix it up a little bit, like if you wanted to do one of these and one of those and like one of these, and you won't run as fast, but you'll have a little bit more damage and you'll have the health, you know. But I definitely think that stacking is my go-to. But yeah, I love sometimes I get a really good flawless run with Diego and like I can just like shoot bombs at him and he doesn't hurt me like not even once, you know. So try it out. Thanks for being here. I believe I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. I've thoroughly explained the gadgets that I like to use and the weapons that I'm using right now. So, this is a good set of daggers. I'm gonna start buying pistols now so that I have a higher chance of getting that triple ability pistol. Oh, and also, if Epic's watching out there, let me complete this mission with I can't max out the classes because they're already maxed out. So because I'm already level 50, I can't complete the mission. This one right here, it won't let me. And I can't complete the shadow color one. Sad. Anyways, thank you guys. Appreciate y'all for being here. Appreciate y'all. Let me find somebody to raid out to. Make sure to tell them that I sent ya. And yeah, that was really fun. Totally fun. We'll be back. Same bat channel, same bat time. Who can I raid out to? Where is it? The button. I can never find the raid button. Here it is. There it is, there it is, there it is. Raid. Raid. Oh, there's nobody playing Lego right now? Oh well. I guess we won't raid out. I thought there was totally somebody like doing something. Like a friend or something. Oh, look, yeah, okay, so it won't let me raid through that? Why not? Oh well, I'll figure it out, guys. I'm sorry. Everybody have a great night. Catch y'all later. Look how fast I can run, though. This build is awesome because it lets you run so fast. See y'all later. Appreciate ya. Have a good one. Thank you. Happy expeditions. Have fun doing expeditions and stuff. Catch you next time.